Welcome to Leading Behind the Scene. I'm your host, Gwendolyn Young, the go-to business and operations consultant for six-figure CEOs who are ready to reach their next level of growth. And I'm ready to share tools, strategies, and tips to help you excel in your business and your life. If you're a service-based entrepreneur, be sure to join me each Thursday. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And don't forget to follow the show on your favorite podcast player so you never miss an episode. And if you love the content, leave me a rating review. Now let's get into today's episode.
Hey, beautiful people. Happy May. We all know that May is the month of celebrating mothers, and I want to spend the next few segments talking about mothers and entrepreneurship. If you are a mom or a bonus mom, this includes my aunties and grandmothers who are standing in as moms, then you know motherhood in and of itself is already a full-time job. So when we add entrepreneurship on top of it, my gosh, superpowers activate. And no, it doesn't matter if you have little children, teenage children, young adult children, or big adult children. I couldn't think of a better phrase. Because you are a mother, you still care, and you are still involved in their lives to some degree. Whether it's special events, health crises they might experience, major milestones they have, them being sick, etc., etc. I don't think we ever really stop being a mom. And as I think about all the dedication, the hard work, the commitment, and courage it takes to be a mom, because let's face it, you are responsible for an entire human. And if that's not courage, then I don't know what is. And yet entrepreneurship requires the same dedication, hard work, commitment, and courage as well. So I believe mothers are innately built for this. Here are 5 reasons why I think mothers make great entrepreneurs. Number 1, they are great at prioritizing, organizing, and even multitasking when necessary. As a mother, there are 100 different things vying for your attention, and we're smart enough to know that we can't do them all at once. There's homework to check, dinner to cook, throw up to clean up, diapers to change, bottles to make, activities to drive kids to, like all the things, right? So we learn to prioritize the most important things accordingly. And entrepreneurship is no different. There are a million tasks, meetings, people, etc., all vying for attention, and you have to be great at prioritizing, or one of 2 things happen. You either don't get anything done, or you don't get the right things done, and nobody needs that. Number 2, they work great under pressure, and they are resourceful. If there is one thing mothers know, is that even the most detailed plans don't always go as planned. And somehow we figure out how to manage just about any situation that comes up. And y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the moment you got all the kids dressed perfectly for pictures, and then one of them poops all over the place. I'm talking about up the back, leaking through the clothes, all the things, right? And we won't even get started on those teenagers. And running a business definitely gives you that same experience. Can you say apply pressure? Every entrepreneur is going to face situations where they might have to motivate their team, sell an idea to an investor, deal with a difficult customer, or make a hard sale. So entrepreneurs, we must find new and unusual ways to get things done, just like mothers do. Number 3, they are badass negotiators. If you've never tried to convince a toddler to eat vegetables, take medicine, get in the bed, get out the bed, etc., and Lord knows teenagers getting up early in the morning, all the things, then my goodness, you have missed negotiation tactics number 1. The ability to adapt and influence another human is a much needed skill, and it is definitely used in running a business. Number 4, they are masters at managing time. Mothers know time is a precious limited resource, so they learn early how to schedule everything. They get good at when to say yes and when to say no, and it's no different in entrepreneurship. Being super protective of how you spend your time is a skill that will save you from getting bogged down in unnecessary and irrelevant tasks that distract you from the bigger picture. And number 5, they are empathetic human beings. I've heard the saying that when you become a mother, you wear your heart on the outside of your body for the rest of your life. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's probably true for most of us. And it doesn't really end just because you're working or running a business. The empathy we learn as mothers helps us listen and take the time to really understand our customers and our team member needs. There is a greater ability to be able to take a step back and really, really listen and see all perspectives. So motherhood, entrepreneurship, what's really the difference? In both, you are caring for something greater than yourself. To all the entrepreneurial mothers out there, we love you. We honor you. We cheer for you. Thanks for listening, beautiful people. And be sure to stay tuned all month long as we talk to some mothers and hear their best practices for navigating motherhood and entrepreneurship. Until next time.
Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Leading Behind the Scenes. I hope you found some encouragement or helpful information today to help move your business and or your life forward. If you have a specific topic you'd like me to talk about or guests you'd like me to have on the show, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. I love connecting with my listeners. Also, be sure to follow the podcast so you never miss an episode and leave me a rating review. I'll see you next week.